皆さんいつも見てくださってありがとうございます。KachokTVの千田です。今日は箱根に来ておりまして、本日ここに来ている外国の方にインタビューしていきます。では Let's get started. My name is Christina. What is your name?
Nicolas.
Nicolas.
And Doreen.
Nice to meet you guys. Where are you from?
France.
France?
Yeah.
And how long have you been in Japan?
It's been something like 1 week.
1 week?
Yeah, already, yeah.
So where did you go?
To Hakone and Osaka, Kyoto, and Imeji.
Yeah, we
And
come
Kobe.
from Tokyo, and then we have a few cities left to visit. Yeah.
So how long is your trip in total and what is your plan?
21
21.
days.
Wow, that's very
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, 3
So
weeks. Yeah.
why did you decide to come to Japan?
It's a dream for me to visit this country because I love Japanese culture and anime, manga, video games. So
And how about you?
Yeah, quite the same. It's been quite a long time since we wanted to visit this country, and unfortunately, you know how life goes on, and we couldn't afford it. So now was the time. So we are quite fortunate enough to come here now. Very happy about that.
How is Japan? So you've been here for a week. It's your first time, right, in your
Yeah.
Yes.
life?
Yeah.
yes.
So what was the first impression?
Sugoi in Japan.
Really like what you can expect from videos or pictures you can see on the internet. So it's quite accurate. First, then it's a big culture shock compared to Europe. So, for example, the musics, the fact that people always queue for
Everything.
activities, for a bathroom and so on. So that was quite impressive. And then very also clean, organized, civilized, so polite, etc. So yeah, very very good impression. Yeah, we had good weather also, so it's quite helpful. Yeah.
So is there something that particularly impressed you or surprised you about Japan?
A lot of people on tourism. Maybe this weekend it's a festival in Japan or a culture day. Yesterday, I think,
yeah.
but we have a lot of people everywhere. So it's impressive.
For me, I would say that I was very impressed by the fact that stores are open quite late, and the fact also that they open in the morning quite late. So for example, I would say it's like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. But in Europe, especially in France, it's more like 8. So it closes a bit earlier, which makes the nightlife a bit shorter. So that's quite more enjoyable here. Yeah.
So are there shops usually open in France on Sundays?
No.
No, it's closed.
Yeah,
right?
it's closed. Yeah.
Holiday, but in
Yeah.
Japan usually.
Yeah, it's
every day.
open every day. Yes.
Yeah, especially convenience stores are also like 24/7
Yeah.
anytime,
Yeah.
right?
Convenience also. Yeah. So
We love
very good. Yeah.
So what is your favorite konbini food?
Well,
What do you usually get?
we bought onigiri.
Can you?
Onigiri,
Like
yeah. We love poki.
Oh!
Or poki and the melon pan.
Oh, melon pan, yeah, like lots of people love it, right?
And the dorayaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, dorayaki.
Dorayaki.
But we try 7-Eleven
Yeah.
and Family Mart. But we don't know
It's
the
only our
other.
second konbini
We try.
meal today. So it's only our second time. We went to a lot of restaurants earlier in our trip. So
What did you try? What kind of food?
sushi, of course.
Sushi.
Ramen.
Japanese curry.
Yeah, curry. Very good. Cutlets.
Yeah,
very,
cutlets. Cutlet.
Okonomiyaki was a bit different
Bit
than what
different,
we expected, but still quite an experience.
Sushi, so
Yeah,
good.
sushi so good. And for our trip here, for our stay here in Hakone, we are leaving tomorrow, and we are staying at Ryokan, and we are experiencing a bit more traditional meals, especially in the morning, which is quite different from what we have usually in Europe. So, for example, eating rice and fish in the morning is quite surprising, but still an experience.
Have you tried the kimono, like yukatas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Ryokan we have.
Yes.
How did you feel?
It felt too large for me,
Yeah.
but I guess it was normal, but
Comfortable.
yeah, comfortable
Yeah.
also. Yeah.
My name is Christina. What is your name?
Federica.
Federica, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Italia.
Italia. Where are you from in
Italy.
Italy?
Milano.
I've
Beautiful
been there.
city.
Such a beautiful city.
Yes.
And tell me, how long have you been in Japan?
It's 3 weeks now.
3 weeks?
Yes.
Are you-
I arrived on the 17th of October.
Mhm. So is it your first time here?
Yes, first time. Wow. It's amazing. I'm in love with Japan. Daisuki desu.
So are you traveling alone?
Yes.
Oh, you're so wow.
Mhm.
So what brought you to Japan? Why did you decide to come here?
Because I love the culture, I love the people, I like the landscape, everything. So it was high time for me to come to Japan.
But it's your first time, so you haven't been here. What did you expect from it? Like, why did you like it already?
Because it's exactly as I thought when I was in Italy. The nature is amazing, the people is amazing, the food is delicious, and everything. And it's a safe country. I love it. I really love it.
What was your favorite place?
I don't know. There are so many. Maybe I would say Nara and maybe Kamakura, but everything is beautiful.
What would you say is the biggest memory you've made in Japan?
The day I climbed on the top of the Fushimi Inari Jinja in Kyoto. I went just to the top and it was beautiful. Another big memory, the Kurama festival in Kurama, in Mount Kurama. At night there was the fire festival. They light huge torches and then they bring them around into the village at night, and it was beautiful.
Wow, powerful. So, by the way, did you have any interactions with the Japanese people? And
Yes.
What do you think about Japanese people?
Oh, they're nice. They're super, super nice people. Educated and kind, and I love them. I really love them. Helpful. Yes.
So, could you tell me about some of your interactions if you remember?
But one day I stopped. I was touring the island with my bicycle, and I stopped because I saw a restaurant that was making pizza. So, no, I have to take a picture there. And then a couple of Japanese women arrived, and we started talking. I cannot talk Japanese very much, but with the gestures, with the little Japanese I knew, and some English, and my smartphone. So we were able to speak, and we took pictures together. It was
Just with the strangers?
yes, with strangers like this.
with a language barrier. That's so interesting.
There are no language barriers if you're Italian.
Gestures.
Yes, gestures, creativity.
So far, after being in Japan for 3 weeks, what would you say are some surprising things for you in Japan?
Everything runs smoothly. That's the first trip I make, and everything is perfect. The trains, the buses, the information, and you feel always safe everywhere. At night, during the day. No harm. I come from a country where you have always to be to check all your belongings because you may be robbed. Here I feel safe, and that's beautiful. That's
very easy
beautiful.
to travel,
Yes,
right?
it's easy, it's relaxing. I mean, this is how we should live. The real way we should live. Not like in Italy, just have to be, on alert.
So for how long more are you staying in Japan?
4 days more.
Just 4
Yeah,
days!
4 days, and then it's time to come back.
What are you going to miss the most?
Oh, everything. No, I'm going to miss the landscapes and the kawaii side of Japan.
Oh, kawaii-san.
Yes,
What do you
everything is kawaii. The small things, the advertising, everything is kawaii. I mean,
What is the cutest thing that you saw?
I don't know, maybe in the Chikatetsu, in the metro, you have the advertising with the little animals, and I think it's cute because we don't have it. For us, it's not normal to have little animals
things,
everywhere, cute things, and here it's kawaii everywhere.
So my name is Christina. What is your name?
Connie, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
New Zealand.
From New Zealand.
Yeah.
And what brought you to Japan?
Initially I had a Japanese exchange student in year 13 and she came and stayed with our family in New Zealand.
Interesting.
And then I was just really good friends with her, and then it was a place that I've always wanted to visit. Yeah.
So did you learn something about Japan from her?
Oh, 100%. I learned a lot about the food and about the culture, and she lives in Chiba, so I've seen her when I was in Tokyo.
So what things made you want to come to Japan? Like the things that you've learned from her?
Yeah, so it was definitely just that what drew me initially was the food, just the different culture, the amazing scenery, kind of just everything. It's something I wanted to experience for myself.
So how long have you been here already?
So I've been here coming up to 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And what was your plan, and what are you going to do from now?
Yeah, so I kind of came with a little bit of a plan, but I've been changing things up as I go. So I came to Tokyo, then I kind of travelled around and then back. And yeah, I've got to go back to work, so yeah, I wish I could stay longer, but yeah.
But it is your first time in Japan.
Yeah, so this,
right?
yeah, my first time in
So
Japan.
what was your first impression of Japan, or like your current
My
impression?
very, very first, I came off the plane and I was a bit out of it, and I came into Shinjuku station, and that's a very hectic station, and yeah, that was crazy. But I got home, there were people everywhere, and I was lugging my massive suitcase. I was like, I'm so annoying, but yeah, it's very different, but also quite similar to New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah.
So what parts are similar to
So
New
I
Zealand?
definitely think the nature is similar, and I think kind of the small villages, I see resemblance of New Zealand kind of culture and people, and just the caring side, which is really nice to see.
Caring side? Could you
Yeah.
elaborate? Like,
I've just had some like really, really precious encounters. Kind of you go into a fruit store and I don't speak a lick of Japanese, but they're very kind and caring and will give me this and show me, and yeah, it's really sweet.
so you're traveling here all alone by yourself?
Yeah, so I came here solo, and then I met up with my friend, and then I've met amazing people along the way who I've been doing things with, and also I had a friend who came over, and then we met up in Tokyo and spent 4 days together, and he's gone back home. But yeah, it's kind of solo, but not really
Meeting
solo.
a lot of
Yeah.
people on the way.
Yeah.
So is there something that surprised you about Japanese people, or the way they act and behave?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a stereotype that I don't know if you've heard, but it's Japanese people hate foreigners. So I definitely haven't experienced that at all. I think there's a certain kind of set of rules or certain type of things you should follow on, the subway and and then everyone's been really friendly. Want to try and connect with me, even though I can't speak Japanese. So yeah, that's really nice.
What would you say are some things that surprised you about Japan,
Surprised me about Japan.
or impressed you?
There's actually too many to put my finger on. I think probably just the all the lights in Shinjuku and kind of just rows and rows of that. And then I was surprised by the food. It's been really, really yum, and yeah, I think the whole experience to me is new, so it's hard because like everything is a surprise to me in a way. Yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite Japanese food that you tried so far?
I had this amazing cooking class meal, so I did that in Kyoto, and that was amazing. It was a full class spread. Probably that would have been my favourite.
I don't know, what is that though? I have no idea. What was it made of?
there were like lots of different elements. There was wagyu beef that you cooked, kelp, miso. There was like a little side salad. It's egg. It was kind of everything. Yeah, really nice, full, delicious meal.
では皆さん今回はここまでとなりました。いかがでしたか？ぜひコメントで言ってくださいね。ではチャンネル登録までしてない方はチャンネル登録、ベルの通知ボタンよろしくお願いします。じゃあ See you next time! Bye!